Hi, I'm Desiree from the World Institute on Disability, and today I'll be teaching you 5 ways to make your presentation more accessible. Presenters should keep in mind mobility and communication barriers attendees may face in the duration of their events. Strive to make activities inclusive for all. Now let's get to our first step. Step 1 is preparation and the use of person-first language. When preparing, it's important for presenters to acknowledge that some of their audience members may have disabilities. Language is another key component to preparation. In a majority of the disability community, the use of person-first language is preferred. An example of this would be referring to a person with hearing loss as a person with hearing loss, or a person with a mobility impairment as a person with a mobility impairment. One thing you should avoid at all times is using a phrase such as handicapped or other outdated terms. Language and preparation are key and simple components to the preparation process.
Step 2. Turn in your presentation early. It is important that you make your presentation available to conference organizers before the conference begins. Email your presentation or download it onto a USB drive to give to conference organizers directly. This ensures that your presentation can be made into electronic format in case anyone cannot hold or see a physical handout or cannot see a PowerPoint presentation. This will allow all conference attendees who use accessible technology to follow along in real time with your presentation.
Step 3 is speaking slowly and clearly throughout your presentation. This will ensure that captioners and interpreters can hear what you're saying and keep pace with your speaking.
Step 4. Repeat questions and comments from the audience. Repeat questions and comments via your microphone so that captioners, interpreters, and audience members are not left out of the conversation.
Excuse me, what was step 4?
Oh yes, thank you for your question. Step 4 was repeat questions and comments from the audience.
Step 5 is verbally summarizing the important text, graphics, and images throughout your presentation. This will ensure that attendees who cannot see your presentation have the opportunity to understand its content. Let's briefly go through a bad and a good example of describing a slide. Now here's my bad example. As you can see from the slide, the results are pretty astounding. Let's go through the good example. As you can see from the slide, 15% of the population in the United States has a disability, according to 2010 U.S. Census data. Thank you for joining me today. If you'd like to learn more about the World Institute on Disability, visit us online.